German temporal adverbs. In today's lesson, I will show you which temporal adverbs exist in German and when do you have to use them. Hi, my name is Jan and I'm your German teacher here on EasyDeutsch, your YouTube channel for German grammar. Today's topic is temporal adverbs. If you don't know what an adverb is, I recommend you check out my previous video here in this series. I will link it to you in the info cards. Today's topic, temporal adverbs. So temporal has it in the name already. It's all about the time. And you have different adverbs for different situations. If you want to describe like a period of time, a point in time, and so on. And we switch now into my ebook, German Grammar Explained Easily. So we're here now in my ebook, German Grammar Explained Easily. Today's topic is temporal adverbs. So let's jump there and zoom in a little bit. Temporal adverbs. Those are the adverbs that provide information about a point in time, a time period, order, repetition, or frequency. So easy, anything that has to do with time. And you can ask for them with wann, when, ab wann, so from when, wie lange, so for how long, wie oft, how often, bis wann, until when, seit wann, since when. So pretty much every question word that is asking about something that has to do with the time. So if you don't know yet what is the difference, for example, between an adverb and an adjective, or if you struggle in general with what is an adverb, I recommend you to check out my video that I've published yesterday about the differences between adverbs and adjectives. I will link that for you here in the info cards in the upper right corner. So let's check out now the temporal German adverbs with the question wann. Wann warst du das letzte Mal bei Oma? So when have you been at grandma's the last time? Yesterday. Und warst du heute schon bei deiner Tante? And have you been at your aunt's place today already? Nein, da gehe ich morgen hin. No, I will go there tomorrow. Here, as a short reminder, if you get my ebook, you get all those translations of all examples in a separate file, because I think it's very important that you understand everything, including the examples. Here you can see all those bold blue words answering the question wann, when. Here we have it right in the dialogue. When have you been at grandma's last time? Yesterday, gestern. Und heute is another adverb. We're not asking here for it in this dialogue, but if you want to know, you want to ask for this word, you would use wann. When have you been at your grandpa's? Today. Nein, da gehe ich morgen hin. When? Tomorrow. There are many more. They work just like in English, so you only have to check for the translations here. Then you know how they work, and especially what they mean. A few more here for ab wann. Ab wann kannst du mir helfen? So from when could you help me? Ab morgen kann ich dir helfen? So from tomorrow I could help you. Ab wann wirst du Urlaub haben? From when will you have vacation? Ab übermorgen werde ich Urlaub haben. From the day after tomorrow I will have vacation, word by word. So here the question is ab wann, from when, and it always refers to a point when an action actually begins. And we use ab plus the temporal adverb talking about the point in time. So we always use something that refers to a point in time plus the up. So you can pretty much use more or less almost all of them that you know here from when together with up, and then you get the question to from when. Makes sense, right? So this one refers to the point in time when the action ends. So that's the opposite to up one. Here we're talking about then point in time when the action begins. This one when the action ends. And again, we just use bis in front of the adverb. Bis wann kannst du mir helfen? So until when can you help me? Bis morgen kann ich dir helfen. Until tomorrow I can help you. I have time. Bis wann wirst du Urlaub haben? Until when will you be in vacation? Or will you have vacation? Bis übermorgen werde ich Urlaub haben. Until the day after tomorrow I will have vacation. So you can see here it works pretty straightforward, just like in English. Same with Seit wann. Seit wann hast du nicht mehr geschlafen? Since when haven't you slept? Seit gestern habe ich nicht mehr geschlafen. Since yesterday I haven't slept. So here we ask with seit wann, and we refer to an action that has begun in the past and has not ended yet. So this is seit plus the temporal adverb. And pay attention, if the action has not ended yet, we use present tense. Here in German, ich lerne seit gestern Deutsch. Hier, seit gestern habe ich nicht mehr geschlafen. This we use if the action is not running at the moment, and not sleeping is not really an action. That's why we use past here, but most of the time we use actually present tense here. You get more about that in my prepositions ebook. There I will explain every single preposition itself, and you can say here, oh, that's an adverb. Wait, yep, but you also have it as preposition. That's why I explain you all the different obstacles that you might find in there, because seit is a preposition, but also an adverb. So there, always pay attention that you identify the words correctly. That's why it's important that you know what are the different categories of words. And you will find a separate playlist here in my YouTube channel so that you can always identify all words correctly. I will link it in the info cards. Wie lange is asking for the duration, so period of time, and we use it with seit plus the adverb. And pay attention, the action hasn't been completed yet. Wie lange hast du nicht mehr geschlafen? Seit gestern habe ich nicht mehr geschlafen. Wie lange sprichst du schon Englisch? Schon immer. Meine Eltern sind aus Neuseeland. So, for how long haven't you slept yet? Seit gestern habe ich nicht mehr geschlafen. Since yesterday I haven't slept anymore. For how long have you been speaking English? Forever. Schon immer. Meine Eltern sind aus Neuseeland. My parents are from New Zealand. Here, usually the action hasn't been completed yet, but if your answer is simply a specific period of time, it can be completed. So we are asking for a duration. And usually the action isn't completed, but could be completed. Wie oft gehst du ins Fitnessstudio? So how often do you go to the gym? Ich gehe immer montags ins Fitnessstudio. I always go Mondays to the gym. Wie oft lernst du Deutsch? How often do you learn German? Ich lerne mehrmals am Tag Deutsch. I learn German several times per day, word by word. So here we're asking for a certain frequency. And we answer this with all adverbs that describe an amount or a regularity, like selten, oft, öfters, mehrmals, and so on. So like rarely, often, that's the same as also often, several times, one time, two times, three times, and so on. So As a short summary here, usually we use temporal adverbs to either describe a point in time. Those are the ones that do that. You simply need to get the translation for you. The video would be too long if I describe every single one now. And we also have temporal adverbs that describe a repetition or frequency. So those, we have the ones that describe a time period, and we have the ones that describe an order. Those are those. It's not that hard. It works just like in English. You only have to know the translation to the adverbs that you know from English and what they mean in German. So now you know German temporal adverbs. If you have any question about them, please do not hesitate to write your question in the comments. And I hope you've learned a lot today and I earned your subscription. So please subscribe and also activate the little notification bell so you're not gonna miss any of my videos. Because tomorrow I will publish already the next one about locative adverbs. So everything about the location. And if you want to support me, you will find the link to the ebook that I've used to create this video in the video description. And I hope I will see you again in the next video. And until then, viel Spaß und Erfolg beim Deutschlernen.